Okay, this is my first video on a brand new channel, so what we want to do is ease us in gently. Let's talk about something non-controversial, you know, the funner side of YouTube, if you will. Avoid religion, politics if we can. I think that would be ideal. So, what have we got today?
About 5 days ago, another YouTube creator made some allegations against me in sexual nature.
Okay. So, yeah, let's go there. Jesus Christ, this is a weird sentence to even say. Jesus Christ has been accused of sexual misconduct. It's not a nice thing to accuse anyone of, let alone our Lord and Saviour. Obviously, many of you might have recognised this guy, not from religion, Bible and stuff. I mean, this guy, his legal name, by the way, is Jesus H. Christ. He changed it. He was around on Fiverr doing sort of, you know, recorded skits for people for $5 a go. And then PewDiePie, he was involved in some of that drama that went with PewDiePie. And he's got his own YouTube channel now. He's branching out. You know, he's got to spread the message and all that sort of good stuff. Sounds like a genuine guy. He's just been accused of sexual misconduct by another YouTuber. So I wanted to have a look at the accusations themselves and then maybe have a look at Jesus's replies. It's just weird saying that. And see if we can figure out which of the two parties is correct. Because Jesus, he's denying everything. And the other guy, he's adamant that it went down. So it's a very serious matter. So let's get straight into it.
Hello guys. I didn't want to have to make this video today. And I've been fearing having to make it for the last couple of years.
Okay, this is the accuser, if you will. I always find it weird when people start off, I didn't want to have to make this video today, or didn't want to have to make this video. It always begs the question, well, just don't make the video, or more of a statement. Don't make the video then. But let's see what he's got to say. This is serious stuff, guys, all right?
Guys, as I'm sure you already know, I do enjoy YouTube conventions. I've been to Playlist, I've been to VidCon, and I went to VidCon the last couple of years. Not this last time, but the time before, I had an experience that was traumatic. And it frankly gives me goosebumps and causes me to sweat at the palms just to even think about, let alone having to talk about it. I could never imagine.
Well, this is serious stuff. This guy obviously loves conventions. He goes to the conventions and something horrible has happened. This is serious. I feel like he should have maybe gone to the police, not just made a YouTube video about it for money. But let's, you know, continue on.
But I feel deeply impelled to talk about it as of now because there's a channel called Jesus Christ. This man plays a character as Jesus Christ, and he has a video right now that's blowing up, and I think people need to know who he really, truly is, because I have seen him at the last 2 VidCons, and I can't bear the sight. This man pretends to be someone he definitely totally isn't. Many times I've heard him say things that Jesus would never teach.
A couple of points I would like to jump in on there. So he seems to be making the video in direct response to the fact Jesus Christ, the YouTuber, has got a video that's gone viral. Therefore, he's got lots of views, lots of subscribers. So that prompted him to make the video. So nothing to do with the, you know, the video's titled Jesus Christ Channel Exposed, He Touched Me. So it's not so much that the guy sexually assaulted you, it's because he was blowing up, which is, you know, weird in a way, isn't it? Like, surely if it's illegal, it's illegal. You'd report it. Also, I don't know if this guy's knows, like, I don't want to break it to you. It's like sort of saying there's no Father Christmas. That's not actually Jesus Christ. He can say what he likes because he's not actually Jesus Christ. Well, legally he is because he changed his name, but he doesn't have to just read out the Bible and stuff. It's a different guy. Okay, but, you know, so we've confirmed that he's only making the video because now Jesus has got a viral video, and he didn't act like Jesus at all, which we will find out. what does, I'm worried that it's going to be some sort of Kevin Spacey stuff, some, grabbage type stuff. But let's find out. This is, I hope, keep your children away from this video, guys. If your children are watching, turn off now. This could be horrific.
So this man who goes by Jesus Christ has worn a Jesus Christ costume for the last 2 years that I've gone to VidCon. He always maintains his character. He never breaks his character. Even when I talk to him, try to relate to him and ask him questions, he always maintains his character, which makes me not even really want to talk to him.
Well, that's perfectly acceptable, isn't it? His whole channel and whole career is built around being Jesus Christ, hence the change of name to become the Almighty One. So it's understandable that you'd go to a comic convention where people, a lot of the time, cosplay as their favourite characters and stuff as your YouTube personality. That's why you're there. That's why the fans want to see you. If he just turned up in a jeans and a t-shirt and just like, oh, Dave, that would break the whole point of it. So, okay, but what did Jesus do?
So now I'm going to explain what he did to me when I was just 25 years old at my first VidCon.
Okay, obviously this is the serious bit of the video. Enough laughter. This is, a serious... Oh, we're going to have to be careful, Get the kids out of the room. This is going to be serious. I'm just hoping it's not like rape or something horrible or we forced him to do anything. Okay.
Final day, I offered him to collaborate. At the time, he had about 40,000 subscribers, and I believe I had around 10 to 12,000.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. A collaboration is always a good thing on YouTube.
I guess we can just film each other and kind of interview each other right now if you'd like. So we did so. I spent anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes in this interview. He had his camera out on a selfie stick, and I had my camera out on a selfie stick.
Oh, that's great. I don't know how anything would happen. If they're both filming each other, then obviously there's footage. There's no way Jesus would have a little dabble with them both filming it, because that would be absurd. You'd have to be crazy to do that.
The problem was, during this interview, things got really weird. He requested that I unbutton my shirt during the interview, revealing my nipple.
Whoa. Okay, that is a bit weird. Being requested to unbutton your shirt to reveal a nipple. That... Is it... He didn't sort of say where this happened. He said it was at Comic-Con, but I'm assuming it must be, behind... in a room somewhere. That would be weird just to do it on the sort of main area with everybody watching. And bear in mind, both of them are filming this part, so... Hopefully he'll show his footage of what happened, because then obviously Jesus is going to jail.
And that's when he pulled out a marker from his pocket and began to draw around my nipple.
Okay, that was a turn I wasn't expecting it to take. Of all the things, if you'd given me a million guesses as to what happened after he asked him to unbutton his shirt, yeah, that would be down on the list, definitely. Yeah, okay, but that must be weird. But let's how does it go?
He had my nipple fully covered in marker ink.
So okay, serious. He's coloured in his nipple. I can't say it straight. Jesus is coloured in his nipple. Okay, well, it seems weird that would be his go-to, like Kevin Spacey, a bit of bum grabbing or something I was expecting. But if that's your fetish, nipple colouring in, then hey, you do you, Jesus, but maybe get consent.
I didn't feel comfortable with. And then he touched the marker to the tip of my nipple, and it was traumatic. It was uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm a bit confused, because I thought he just coloured in his nipple. Maybe he's talking about the areola bit, and then he went full onto the nipple. Okay, it's very weird. I'll give him that. It's not where I thought it was going to go, but it is very weird.
The only way I could see overlooking this at the time was that he followed through with his word and released the footage, which he never did, which brings me back and leads me to believe that he could be pleasuring himself, possibly masturbating to the video to this day.
Whoa. I've seen a lot of porn in my life. Colouring in nipples is not on any of the top trending porn sites I've seen. I'm still going back to the point where this guy said that they were both filming it. Because, like, surely just, you know, I don't think Jesus would risk doing something like that, sexually assaulting somebody with a felt tip pen like that to somebody who was literally filming them at the time. So we'll probably get to the footage in a minute.
That may sound far-fetched, but the fact that he didn't release the video means two things to me. That he's not the fully honest man I believed that he was, number one, like he said he was going to release, and then number two, that he could be a much sicker man than I thought, possibly deriving sexual pleasure from someone who's 25 who could be about half his age. This man's about 40 to 50 years old at this point.
Okay. I don't think there probably is, because humans are idiots, but I don't think there's a person that would sexually assault someone on this planet. Oh, I suppose, you know, it happens, doesn't it? But then post a video of them sexually assaulting or sexually misconduct, whatever the bloody term is. I don't think they put out that video. If they were keeping it for their private wank collection, that makes perfect sense. Maybe it could have just been a crap video and Jesus thought better of it. But, you know, he didn't release it. That almost sounds like that he's just annoyed that he didn't get the collaboration viewers and subscribers that he was hoping for. But it's okay, because as we know, this guy filmed it all. So he can release his own footage. It doesn't matter about what Jesus is doing.
I do plan to go up to him on the next VidCon and discuss this with him and see why he never released the video like he said he would, and also why he turned that video into something sexual, which didn't have to be, which I didn't request for it to be, and simply isn't something that I deserve to be put through, especially a man about twice my age.
Okay. Let's wrap this portion up here, because the guy's saying he wants to go and approach him, which is good, you know, fair enough. I think that takes a brave man when you've had your nipple coloured in by Jesus. Wow, things I never thought I'd say. It takes a brave man to be able to meet their accuser, meet the person that assaulted them, the person that made him get goosebumps and terribly uncomfortable and stuff like that. He doesn't say anything more, really, so... And the weird thing is he didn't show his footage to sort of obviously prove his point and stuff. But I find it strange that you'd approach the person that you are saying sexually abused you, touched you in a weird way, whatever the term is. And instead of saying, why did you do that? That's a horrible thing. You made me feel terrible. He wants to approach him because he didn't put the video up on his YouTube channel, so he didn't get them sweet, sweet subs. I think maybe we're starting to get to the crux of the matter here. But, my friends, this is handy. I'm doing this for Jesus. Jesus, being the omnipresent person that he is, released the footage. Well, that's handy. So we can now see how this stuff links together. And if truly this guy was feeling that uncomfortable and that Jesus just carried on doing it after him to unbutton his shirt and all that sort of stuff, then by Jesus uploading this video, he's really incriminating himself. So it's going to have to be a hell of a turnaround. I don't understand how these accusations and then the video, but let's jump on to Jesus' side, see what he's got to show us.
And look how hairy my belly is. It's like a lot of hairs. What?
Okay. First of all, his personality seems to have changed a little bit. You know, fair enough. Whatever floats your boat and stuff. Also, no unbuttoned shirt. He's wearing a t-shirt. There's nothing to unbutton, which he said Jesus asked him to do. And it seems to me like the guy wanted to show his nipple off. Which seems different to his own version a little bit. But we'll carry on.
What's that?
Boogie 298 signed here, and he drew a wiener.
So if you can't quite make it out here, Boogie 2988, the big YouTuber, also signed. So this guy's obviously going around getting big YouTubers to sign his shirt, recording it on video, so he's got a fun little vlog. Boogie also drew a small penis on there, which Jesus explains as well. So this guy's obviously mucking about, playing this very camp character, getting people to sign him. It's very different to his own story. I can see why he didn't release his own footage now, but let's see if there's any other, because we haven't even got to the colouring in of the nipple yet, which he was very uncomfortable.
But
Can I sign that?
Oh, yes, you can.
I'll sign it really small.
Okay, dokie. Sign as big as you like, Jeezy.
If I keep it all within the nipple, the areola.
That would get me going.
Okay, let's do this.
Jesus.
Let's get the J.
J.
C.
C.
There's the JC.
Oh,
let's do a little heart.
Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. You are getting me going.
Just a quote. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. You're getting me going. Now, I've heard that a few times in my life, but it's for different reasons. It wasn't colouring in areolas. And also, you can clearly see when the guy asks to sign himself, Jesus says, "Can I do it?" Like, he asked for permission to signature around his nipple. Unless you're a 3-year-old child, that is the worst colouring in I've ever seen. That is, you've missed so much of it if that's colouring in. It's clearly just a signature, which the guy asked for, and he's playing being aroused by this. The two don't match up.
My boobie has some personality now.
And then draw a big heart
You're
over
losing
it.
You're losing it, JC. You're losing it. There you go.
There we go. It's a big heart.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Look at Jesus Christ signed me, and let's get Jesus in here. He's right here. He's doing autographs on the nipples. Now go subscribe on YouTube.
Correction, I signed your areola.
Oh, yeah.
The nipple is the little part that sticks out.
That's right.
The areola is the part that goes around the nipple.
It's true. Jesus knows his anatomy. Bye-bye, guys.
Praise be.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, let's have what a bizarre story. Let's have a little summary of what's taken place here. I think we can all safely say the guy wasn't uncomfortable. Jesus never asked to do anything. He never asked him to unbutton his shirt. He didn't have a button shirt on. And when he even, after being asked to sign it, he was like, "Can I sign it there?" He signed JC. There was no colouring in. That's absolutely, that's what I'm maddest about for some reason. He didn't fully colour in. Okay. But clearly, the guy was just, the accuser was just making a silly vlog where he got big YouTubers to sign his body parts. And what's happened here is a classic case of YouTube desperation. And that is, the guy had made a fun video. The guy had gone to Jesus and said, "Let's do a collaboration, let's do a little fun thing together, you'll sign me." And then it's like, "Great, you put it up on your YouTube video, I'll put it up on mine. Woohoo, let's go, Jesus." And Jesus has obviously gone back home, gone to edit his video, and decided that, it wasn't a very good bit, which is, kind of true, was kind of rubbish, and didn't put it in the video. There's no contractual obligation to do it. It's just sort of an agreement that you'd do a collaboration, which is still fine because that guy got to hit Jesus on his YouTube channel, although he didn't show the video. Also, he didn't seem to have a camera, which he said at the beginning that they both were filming each other's on those hand cam things, which I find a bit weird. So what's happened is, and he even admits it, you can see, watch the video. I'll put the links in the description. All my videos, I'll try and make sure I can put as many links to the various videos so you can see the full picture, just in case I miss anything. So always go and check the videos if you're interested. The first few minutes of the video where he's talking about feeling uncomfortable, you don't even need to watch anything else, even Jesus' video, to know that he's a terrible liar. He's quite a terrible liar. And then he goes on to talk about Jesus and making money out of Patreon. But the biggest thing for me is that he mentions, I think, 2 or 3 times in that video that Jesus' YouTube channel had just exploded because he's having a problem with getting his kids back. He's going to I want to say lawyer school, but that's not how it is. Court, that's it. Going to court to try and get his kids, and he was in a cult, and it's horrible stuff. And he's blown up because of it. And this guy is bitter as anything. This guy's clearly really bitter. He only made the video because Jesus has blown up. So, yeah, YouTube desperation. This is what it looks like. This is what the lengths people go to. You know, it's literally the title of his video, I Need Your Help, Jesus Christ, channel exposed, he touched me. This is not it was a bit awkward, we had this thing going on, I'm going to make a diss track. It's a proper accusation, a serious accusation that could possibly ruin lives. It's lucky that Jesus, being the omnipresent God that he is, recorded it. Because, that's what Jesus does, right? And therefore, it showed that it was clearly a mistake. But what if Jesus hadn't have had that? What if Jesus had deleted the footage because it was rubbish, and then this guy makes these accusations? All Jesus could do is then come out on his channel and say, I didn't do it, honestly, I didn't do it. What, explain his side of things with no proof whatsoever to back him up. And that can fucking ruin people. It's really, really, really bad. And this guy's thinking, it's fine because I'm going to get some notoriety. I might gain a few subscribers by just accusing Jesus of sexually assaulting me. That sentence is never getting old. So, but look, at least we don't have to worry about it being a serious thing that actually happened. We can all sleep safe in the knowledge that Jesus doesn't touch people. Wow, is that how I'm going to end the video? Right, that was my first ever video, guys. So bear with me. It'll probably get better. I really enjoyed it, but I'm going to be working on it. I'm going to be talking about YouTube as a whole, any weird stuff that happens, things that take my fancy. I want to make a motto of our channel is to just enjoy the stupidity of YouTube, but don't join the hate. I've just made that up. It's not the best slogan, is it? What I mean by that is don't go onto this guy's channel and give him a load of grief and stuff like that. This whole thing is blowing up. If you look at his comments, it's already filled with people being horrible, and there's no need for it. This guy knows he lies to try and get a few subscribers. Just embrace the stupidity of people on YouTube, just humans in general, but now they make videos out of it, so it's great. We will be doing more, hopefully I'll upload every now and it's going to be hopefully at least once a week. That's my plan, but don't hold me to that. I'm just going to when anything that pops up that takes my fancy that I'll like to cover, whether it be drama or just silly stuff or serious stuff or anything at all. But give me some feedback in the comments, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Anything that you think I can do to improve. I can't do anything about the face, but I'll try my best on the other stuff. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, because that obviously helps this new channel get exposure, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Spread the word of Jesus not touching people, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.